Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you can hear me. I am currently streaming. We're trying something a little bit different today, and we are doing both YouTube and Facebook, which has been an interesting little setup. Um, just trying to get everything, you know, feeling and looking right. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and post this to my personal Facebook page. Otherwise, we got me. That's me popping up there. And I thought I could see what you guys were all saying and typing, but we're about to find out. Let me go ahead and post this real quick, and then we're gonna get started on the whatchamacallit, the the painting, and we'll post that, and we're good to go. Okay, all right. It's gonna be a little difficult, I guess, to try to see what you guys are posting and saying. So I'm gonna try to keep those available. But because it's both on Facebook and on Archetype on YouTube. So we're about to find out. Hi, Lissa. This is different. I really I'm gonna I feel like I'm stumbling over my own words. I don't know if you guys can hear the music or not. There is music playing through Pretzel whatever. Hopefully you guys can hear it. Hopefully you guys can hear me as well. So, yeah, I'm trying to make it to where I can at least see your guys' comments because I want to see your guys' comments so I can talk back to you because otherwise, what's the point? I mean, really. Getting too hard to do with my hair. Yes, I know, Lissa, you told me that you are doing the whatchamacallits. The, oh man, I'm losing my words while I'm trying to go ahead and set this whole thing up just to make sure I can respond to your guys' comments. This is you're doing your hair dye, from what I remember correctly. But here we go. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep up with your comments. I'm gonna try to keep up with everything you guys are doing. But today, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna do some artwork on the easel. Uh, and everything we got going on here. But let's go ahead and pull up the easel in our transition. I know it's just me again, but now we have the easel. I have taped down my paper this time. But hello. Yes. Welcome to Artsy Fartsy Fridays. We are doing this. Remember to have your paints, all of your paints. I am just using basic colors like I did last Friday. And I got to turn down this audio so I don't hear myself. But just basic colors, all the basic colors: blues, greens, reds, yellows, oranges. Nothing too fancy. Make sure you have all of your brushes. These are all the brushes that I have, and these will be the ones that I will use. All the brushes. I do have my own little painting cuppy holder thing. I'm not an expert at this, so I don't know what I would call this other than it holds paint. And I don't have a whole thingy, so I have an echo. Thank you for the echo. Okay, that means I'm hearing myself somewhere. Let me turn that one down. Oh no, I know what it is. I know what it is. I'm there. How is that? How is that? Is that better? No echo now? Hopefully. Hopefully I have no echo. There. It was probably coming from my phone. My phone. This the thing that right here. That's my phone. I'm using that as my second camera, so that you guys can see what it is that I'm putting up here. But yes, thank you, Lisa, for letting me know that I have an echo. and we'll get this thing a rolling. I'm still not sure how I can see my own comments because I'm doing this completely different. Maybe view it as a visitor? I don't know. But I'm going to try to keep up with everybody's comments. So as I see more comments rolling in, if you guys go to YouTube, you will probably, you can hear me, but you can't hear the music. Okay, let me turn the music up. Maybe you can hear the music now. I'm not sure. If you still can't, let me know. We'll try to fix that. But anyways, make sure you have all of your instruments. Make sure you are wearing a shirt or something that you are not willing to get paint on. You guys have some echo. That worked. What worked? I'm not sure what worked. This is difficult to do by myself. But we're gonna get through it. I also have to remember to look at the camera and not at myself. But yeah. So all of your thingies. Make sure you have all of your thingies. Let's see here. Maybe I'm missing something for the music. Let me see if I can add in the music real quick. Browser source, audio output. No. I made it worse. What did I make worse? The music? I made the music worse. Maybe it was the music that made it worse. If you're gonna comment, Melissa, I need you to be a little bit more specific than just made it worse. What did I make worse? Okay. All right. We're gonna take this one step at a time. But we're gonna start the painting. I don't know what I made worse. Melissa's giving me live feed. The echo is worse. Okay. Let me turn that down. Maybe it's just the one source. Let's try that. One source of my input. Whatever I did with the echo fixed the problem. Okay. All right. So I think I had two sources listening to me. Now I only have one. Okay? We're figuring it out. We're getting past this. This is what the tests are for. So let's move on. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. Melissa's still messaging me. We'll find out. But make sure you have your paints. Make sure you have your brushes. Make sure you have all of the things to keep all the other things clean. My tech support is still messaging me, so we'll find out what she has to say in a little bit. I think she's been mostly the one. It sounds staticky. I don't know how. I'm not sure if that's me, to be honest, on the statickiness. But we'll move forward. We're gonna move forward. We're gonna do a beach. So I asked people earlier on my own personal. To ask people personally, like what should I do for the it's just loud in my ear. I'm turning the music down in my ear a little bit. I was wondering what I should do for the painting, and some of the things I was getting was like water and stuff like that. So I'm gonna do a beach. We're going to do a beach with the sunset, probably a binary sunset. I know a binary suns was asked last time by Josh Duhan. So we're going to do that. And maybe we'll add in a Star Destroyer or something in the background. Make it some Star Warsy beachy somewhere. So we'll see what we got. Okay, let's start with our base as usual. Remember, I'm using regular paper. This is regular paper, everybody. This is not some special fancy paper. This is regular paper, regular printer paper. I do have canvas, but I don't want to use it all up, and I figured if everybody else can't get canvas right now, then I should probably try to use stuff that everybody else can use. But I am taping it down so that there's the little paper tapes, that to make sure that it doesn't curl up on me like it did last time, because the paper gets wet and then it You can also go to Archetype on YouTube and watch this as well. Maybe the signal might be better over there. We'll find out. Again, we're testing this whole thing out here. Let's see. All right, so let's start with the bass. We definitely know we're doing a sunset, and we're doing some water, and we got a beach. Probably put a tree in there somewhere, and let's figure this out. Let's put the beach in first. We'll start with a little layer of yellow. Shake up your paints. Shake it up. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it up the paint. All right. Shake it up the paints. We're gonna do yellow, and this is just the base coat, which means that's just what's gonna be under everything else. And things are gonna get darker because it is a sunset. Just remember that. So we're gonna start off with the yellows. And where our beach is going to start off at. We're going to use a wide brush. And just remember, we're doing happy beaches. Happy beaches. Happy everything. I'll also be looking at my playback and seeing what I am doing well at and what I'm not doing well at. So, here we go. Here we go. First, the paint is going down. Let's get a nice little even coat of yellow. This is just the base, people. This is just the base. It doesn't matter if we go over the tape. I figured if we put this in a frame or something, we could always just cut off the bottom and the top a little bit. Let's get a little bit of this put in here. Maybe if I move my microphone a little bit that way. Oh, sorry about that. All right. Let's get a little base of yellow. This is just going to be where our sand and our beach is going to be. Just the base of it. That's all. We'll start to shape it and everything too. Put the beach about right there. That's about as far up as I want to go. We'll start to curve it a little bit. I just want a base right here. Remember, we're doing this pretty quickly. If I were to take my time on this, just to really try to make layers and stuff, because we were talking about that on Archetypes meeting, that I'm technically speed painting because I like to take my time on things. We're gonna do a little hump, a little hill, a little dip in where the water and the waves will flow. You know, we'll keep. This is just the base layer again for right here. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just want a little bit of yellow to show through as we move on. But that's where we'll put that right there. That looks nice to me, I think. What do you guys think? I don't know what you think because I can't see your comments right now. Except for Lisa, who is personally commenting me on Facebook or commenting to me on Facebook and keeping me up to date as to how things are looking. If I see some more, I'll probably have to refresh the page and stuff because I'm not truly seeing everything that's coming in. Let's refresh that real quick, shall we? Bam! We'll see what new comments might have come in as we were going. I don't know what I'm showing there, but that's okay. Scroll down. I have 11 comments. Still wrong with audio. Okay, so the audio is being weird. Let's do this one. And let's get rid of this one. Maybe that will fix our problem. We'll find out. The sync might be off. That's true too. It might be. I'm trying out a different program here. We'll find out. But we're still doing the base coat here. We're just gonna keep going. Ooh, that yellow is super yellow. In that, that's very brownish yellow. I think I have a little too much red in the thing. I fixed it. Okay, I fixed it. Whatever it was, I fixed it. We're gonna keep it as that is. Okay. Thank you, Lissa, for troubleshooting with me. You still don't hear the music though. I don't know how to fix that. I'll just turn that up. Maybe that'll work. I know my mic. Okay, so we know my mic is coming through. The music's not coming through. We'll figure that out on another day if we have to. But that yellow is super yellow. That is more yellow than what I'm seeing, honestly. But we've started. We have started. Let me see if I can make the yellow look a little bit less less so. Let's configure the video. Maybe we can't do it maybe while we're in the middle of streaming. That would make sense in my opinion. Filter, we can't. Oh no, wait, let's find out. We're gonna find out if we can make that yellow look a little bit better, because it is on my screen, and my screen is color corrected. It does look a lot more yellow than it should. No, let's keep the saturation there. Hue. Oh, that looks worse. Oh, that looks more green. Yeah, cancel that. You know, we're just gonna stick with it. I don't want to stick too long, because I've got a limited time on that camera. That's for sure. But we're painting. That's yellow. I don't care what you say. It's yellow. We're still, yeah, okay. So we got that. Let's put a little bit of our water in now. I'm gonna brush this off. Let's rinse it off. Actually, I'm gonna rinse off that brush. If you guys want to comment, I would say go to the YouTube. Lissa, if you could, send everybody to the YouTube, and they can comment there, and I could probably see what's going on. What are we painting? What's the point picture? Okay, so we are painting a Star Wars sunset beach. I don't know where in the Star Wars universe this beach is at, but we're painting it. We're gonna get our blues going. Gonna shake it up, shake up the blue. We're gonna put a little bit of blue. I need to send you the link for the YouTube. Okay, all right. Let me grab that link real quick. Whabam, copy, and whabam, paste, paste. There we go. All right. I can see the comments in the YouTube, and whoever, what's the point picture? Hello, how you doing? I don't know what the point is, but we are painting a Star Wars sunset beach with a binary sunset. It's not, you know what? We're gonna say it's pre Tatooine being all dried up. I don't know. We're gonna have fun with it. I was asking people what they wanted me to paint, and somebody said like water, something with water. Somebody was saying a beach and a sunset, and then somebody was saying somebody last time when I was painting was saying do a binary sunset, and we're just gonna have fun with it, you know. You know, no, we're just gonna do the flat blue for right now. This is just our base layer of everything. So this is not meant to be. This is not meant to be. What you call it? The permanent, or the overall. What it's gonna look like. I should probably give you admin. Lissa on my personal just messaged me and said I should probably give her my admin for the YouTube so she can monitor it. She should have that, especially since she's my head of marketing. That is very true. But here we go. We're painting a happy beach in the Star Wars universe somewhere, and we're gonna go about right there, I think, for as far as the beach's horizon. And again, this is just the base of color. I want it to be nice, sort of flat. I mean, I want it to be flat as far as like the line here, because you know, sunset toward the edge of things, it's just flat. You don't see. I'm not a professional painter, by the way, for all of you people. Okay, I'm not a professional painter. I'm just a guy who wanted to do something fun while I was stuck at home and decided, you know what? I think I'll do some painting. And if it looks good, it looks good. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You know? But we're just doing a base right now, a base of blue. Because the waters are different. We're going to add some more details and everything on top of all of this. Feel free to paint along with me, everybody. Feel free. Have fun. I want some more. I gotta fill in this like gaps area. I feel like I need to. I technically don't need to because again it's a layer, but what if we just start doing some wave type of stuff in it? Just some curves, because the paint will make it curve itself. You know, just something to look like it's got an organic motion, I guess. I don't know. We're doing the fluff. That's what we call it. Every brush motion has to have a sound effect. That's what we've been doing lately, or at least the last episode. We had a lot of, which was quick little flips of the wrist. That's a technical term for all of you out there. Flips. Look it up. You probably won't find it in any dictionary, but that's okay. But we're just outlining where the beach and the water's at, and we're just doing a base layer of everything that we got. So Josh, that's you. The what's the point picture. I could definitely see you having that as your YouTube name. my good old friend Josh Duhan. I hope everybody is having a lovely Friday, an artsy fartsy Friday. All of you film people out there that I'm friends with are having a nice artsy fartsy Friday. But this is all right. That's going to be our layer for the ocean, and I think it's looking nice so far. I think getting a little stutter on this, but that's okay as long as you guys can see what's going on and how it's all getting put together. All right, so there's that. There is our ocean base. We'll come back in and we'll do some more stuff, and this is where the sunset is going to start off at. Okay. All right. Let me wipe this again. We're just doing the base of the painting first, and then we layer on top of it. That's very important to layer. Okay. Every painting I have ever seen has just had so many layers, and you can tell where the layers are at. At least that's my take on it. What do I know? I'm just a filmmaker. That's the goal anyways, to be a filmmaker. All right, so we're doing a nighttime. I think we should sort of do like let's add where the sun is at. The binary sun. So we'll do one sun here, and then we'll do a little sun here. We'll do it sort of cresting, like it's just going down. How's that sound? That sounds good to me. I don't know if we'll just do a little crest of where the sun is at, and then we'll put the other sun here, and then we'll shade this whole thing. So we'll start with some purples, and we'll come down to like light blues in the sky. I know I'm getting a little bit of. Paintings are like onions. It's true. I know I'm getting a little bit of lag on this camera. We're going to keep, but it's still going. So we're still going strong. Going strong. I don't know if you can hear the music, but I feel like the music in my ears is going strong. So yeah, we'll start with where that sun's going to be, and I'm just going to add I'm going to add some yellow again. We're going to add a little bit of yellow as to where that sun is going to be. Just to show where I'm going here. That's a very that's a pointy sun. That's a pointy sun. I need a different brush. Different brush time. Get a different brush for a different task. It's another thing that I'm sort of picking up on. You don't always need the same brush. Okay, and it's okay if we get a little bit of spill and color here, but I just want to know where my sun is going, I guess. Sort of like when I draw. I mean, technically, I guess I could have drawn the whole thing out first. But then I paint over it, and then I don't know where everything went. I just got to have the idea of where this is anyway. So we're going to do a binary sun. And then maybe even a star destroyer or something in the background. I don't know. We'll find out. Let's just fill this sun in with some yellow real quick. It's going to get a whole bunch of oranges and all that other stuff. There's, again, layers. Layers. It's going to get some oranges and some reds because it's a sunset. Duh. All right, there's our sun. That's where the sun is going. A happy sun. Happy sun. That is yellow. That's not very... I know it looks a little bit more orangey to you guys, but it's definitely yellow. Let me see if I can see some of the extra comments that are coming up on the feed. Let's see here. Let's refresh. All right. Because I want to be able to talk to you people. You people are the important people. I see quite a few comments, but I feel like it's mostly Lissa and Josh right now. Which is okay. You guys, it's okay. Anyways, join me over on the if you're watching on Facebook, join me over on the YouTube. Lissa's got the link. I think I shared the link on my page as well, my personal page. Join me over there. I can actually see the comments in real time as to what you guys might want to say. It's a bit more greenish. Yeah, it is a bit more greenish. I think it's adding something to it. I'll have to change it later. But I will take a picture of the final. This is actually yellow. Just remember that. It's actually yellow. Okay, so we got that. We got where the sun is going. Now let's add our sky slowly going from light blue to like a purplish. Actually, well, yeah, purplish. I like that. Sort of like a transition, I should say. Let's add some the light blue, and again, like the light blues and everything will just have more layers. I feel like that's like the theme of today's episode. Today's episode is layers. Nothing is truly what it actually seems until you get underneath all the layers. Yep. All right, here we go. Oh, brush that off a little bit. Okay, I'm going to mix up this blue. I have a blue and a white, just so I have a light blue for my sky, my base of my sky, and we're going to transition it up. That's a pretty light blue. I don't know if you guys can see that light blue. Whew, that's light. That's like baby robin's egg blue. We just had Easter. How did everybody's Easter? Was everybody's Easter good? Did you guys have a happy Easter? All you, even you non-Christians? Some of you atheists out there? All right. Oh, yeah. Ooh, I like this. I like this right now. I like that color. We're going to stick with that color. We're just going to go up with it. And we'll get darker as we go. I don't know how much of that color I'm going to have left, though. But it's going to have some yellows and everything anyway, so... Ah! I'm painting over our sun. That's okay. It's okay. Again, people, I'm not a professional. I'm just a guy who's doing this for fun. That's alright. I know where my sun's at. Actually, I don't know where my sun's at. And by sun, I mean like a little tiny human being. Where is my son? He's probably having dinner right now. But we're moving up. Moving up in the colors here. We're going to transition as we're going up. It's going to be sort of a flat blanket. There's going to be so many colors in this thing. You can tell where the edge of my board is because of where the paint keeps dropping. I might have to end up cropping and cutting the picture. That's okay. Really spread that. Smear it. Smear it like it's a cream cheese on the bagel. Man, are we saying some ridiculous things today. Here we go. Yep, I'm just painting it on nice, and I think we're going to transition into a darker blue, And it's okay if we have some gaps down here. Josh would say, it's an artistic choice. It's an artistic choice to have those gaps. But as we keep adding, I'm sure the layers are gonna definitely help fill in some of those gaps. And our second binary, our other sun will go like right here. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Let's just keep adding some more of this light blue until I run out. Onto the layer here. This top layer is gonna have to be darker blue. That's for sure. Until we get to like a purple night. So you can, well, maybe we'll add some little stars, some twinkle twinkle little stars. What do you guys think? Twinkle twinkle little stars. It's really been sundered. Yes, Josh. I guess we could say that. We could say that indeed. All right. I don't know if I want to mix up some more of that blue, but I'm definitely going to put some more blue, some darker blue. Like we could see that it was sort of getting darker as we were going up, actually. But let's add some more. Let's add some darker blue and then some purple. I'm adding some more blue into here. I'll add a little bit of white into this. I'll add a little bit of white into this. Just a smidge. Not a lot. Not like we had before. Just a little bit of white. Bloop. I don't know if I shook that up properly or not. I don't think I did. All right, let's mix that up. Blah, 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 blah. Mixing the colors. Mixing the colors. All right, that's a darker blue. And then, yeah. Okay, we're gonna add this blue. This is just our base. Because there's gonna be more that gets added on top of all of this. We're gonna go down a little bit like that. Yeah. We're at 7:30. I've been on for more than 30 minutes already. Let's speed this up a little bit, huh? This again, speed painting. Speed painting. All right, yeah, we're gonna go to the darker blue at the top here. It's okay if we paint on top of the paper or the board. It's just an easel. It's got to be eased into painting anyways. Those are when you get those fun looks from people who are like, "Oh my God, puns." Josh knows what I'm talking about. Josh loves puns. You can see we're starting to sort of transition from a light blue to a dark blue. Let's see how far this is acrylic paint, by the way, in case those of you who are wondering, like, what type of paint is he using? Why isn't he using oils or pastels? Or maybe oil and pastels are the same thing. I don't know these things. I'm not a professional. Or why isn't he using watercolors? Technically, isn't most paint, even if it has an oil base, oil still has like a liquidy water to it, does it not? Just a little bit? Just a smidge? All right. All right, I think we got that. All right, let's add a little purple. Huh? Purple? What do you think? Purple for the night sky. I hope I'm seeing everybody's comments. I think so. I think we're going to add some purple. I think that's what's next. Adding purple. Purple! More like crayons. Thank you, Lissa. I appreciate that explanation. We're going to add a little purple. Shaking up the purple. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to add it to the blue that's already in my tray here. Just because I want a little bit more of a maybe, you know what? No, we're going to a little more, just a little more, just a drop. Bloop. I'm gonna mix that in. Mix the purple in with the blue because, you know, night skies, right? Night skies have all different colors, don't they? We're gonna add a little bit of purple on the top of this thing. We're still, again, there's just a base. Jeez, we're gonna do it right about here. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, I'm impressing myself. I shouldn't be, but I am. See how that, yeah. It's not very heavy or anything, right? Yeah, just add some more of that. I feel like if the music were coming through, this would definitely, if you guys can hear the music, this would definitely add to the painting experience. The music, I wish it would. I'll have to find a way to really make the music pop, because the music in my head, just in my head, I'm not crazy. I'm not hearing things, but the music that I hear, it does add to the enjoyment of the experience. Ooh, I just flicked myself with paint. Purple. There we go. Yeah, I like that a little. I like that. And then just for good measure, because it is getting darker in that night sky, let's add just a little bit of black. And I'm going to add it into the colors that I've already got. Oh, shake it. Shake it with the cap closed first. That's what I should do. That's technically what I should do. We have 4 people watching. Hello, everybody. Greetings. I don't know who you are, but feel free to comment and have fun painting with me on Artsy Fartsy Fridays. All right, we are painting a Star Wars themed binary sunset on a beach. That's what we're painting today, and we're just doing the layers of the painting. So right now we have the beach layer, and then we have the water layer, and then we have the sky layer, and that's where our sun was at, and I painted over it a little bit with some of the sky. But we're going to add a little bit of black to the top. Just like so. Just as to say, that is space. Yeah. Because layers, as Josh and I were talking about, or Josh was commenting earlier, layers are what count. Okay, just like ogres. Ogres have layers. Everybody has layers. All right, you know, we're going to smear that a little bit more in there. There we go. I like that. I like that. I like the colors there. Okay. There we go. I like where that's going. All right, let's add some more to our sun here. Let's take that. Let's brush this off a little bit. We're going to get more details now. We're going to add some more details to our picture. I want to start with our sun. Let's bring our sun back to its full glorious yellow circlet, and then we're gonna start adding onto the sun, and then the sky, and the water too. Because I'm gonna say we're gonna have some spill as to that sun hitting that water. That's what I'm thinking, anyways. All right, so let's get a different brush. Let's get something a little bit more pointy. A little bit more pointy on the brush, so I can have a little bit more control. Okay, we're going to get some of this yellow that I still have existing. We're going to paint where my sun is going. Almost like I'm drawing. That's what I'm thinking. It's going to look a little green. Hello, everybody, and watching. I hope you're enjoying Artsy Fartsy Friday. I'm your host, Gabriel Cruz. And we are painting a binary sunset. That's going to look green for a minute until we layer it some more. I'm painting a binary sunset in a Star Wars universe on a beach. As if Tatooine had a lovely beach somewhere at some point. And then it just all went away. Very sadly. I don't know what happened to Tatooine. We don't know. Do we know what was Tatooine looked like before it became all deserty? Because it didn't start off that way, I'm sure. I mean, like any planet. All right, we're gonna let that part dry a little bit because it needs to merge with that, but because it looks a little green. I know my yellow looks a little green too, but it's really yellow. I promise. I promise it's yellow. I swear. Let's put a little hue of a little. Is this dry? This is pretty dry. All right, we're gonna add a little yellow to the water, to the base of this water, just as if there's a sunset cresting on the bottom here, and it's not going to be perfectly cylinder because it's a reflection. That's the way I think about it, at least. And I don't want a lot of yellow in there, just a little bit, just a little bit. Still see the separation between the two, between where the water is and where the sun is reflecting on it. Yep. Just a little bit. And then we'll add a little bit of glow around it. How's that sound? Oh, we need our other sun. We need our second sun. There needs to be a second sun. This is binary, right? So that means 2. So we'll put our second sun over here. Technically, it would be pretty bright, I would think. But we'll add that down here. We'll oval it. Technically, it would be bright, but we're gonna pretend like it's not. Tatooine started off as concept art. Oh, I know that, Josh. I'm talking about like in the lore. What did Tatooine start off as? In the lore, Josh. Let's add little spritzes of yellow. Let's do a dry brush. I do know that term in painting, dry brushing. It's where your brush just has a little bit on it. It doesn't have a lot. I just want to put a little glow. Make sure I don't get brush. That's probably what the better brushes are better because they don't fray like this one is doing. This one's fraying a little bit. So you take a little bit of the paint. Yeah, we'll just do a dry brush. Get some of that yellowish glow to come off of this and up into our night sky. Thank you. I thought the reflections would be a nice touch. There we go. We're just adding some yellow rays coming off of these 2 suns here. Some little spritz of yellow in the ocean. Hopefully with not as much as. Then we're gonna add some oranges in just a second. I feel like we need orange because it is a sunset. Ooh, that's a lot more than I wanted, but we'll come back in on that. It's okay. Let's really add some yellow coming off of this thing. Schmear. We're doing some in here. Just some little specks. I don't know if you can see so much of these little specks, but there's some specks of yellow coming off because it's a sun, right? All right, let's add some yellow. Let's not yellow, orange. Orange. Let's add some orange. And maybe in a little bit of. We'll get to the beach in a minute. I feel like that's going to be one of the last things that I do is the beach. Shake it up. Shake up the orange. And then we're going to add some reds. Orange, just a little gloop. Oh, that's very gloopy. That was super gloopy. Probably should have shook that up a little bit more, but that's okay. Let's get this brush. Mixing up our orange a little bit with some of the yellow. I'm just going to lighten it up a little bit. All right, and I don't want to add too much now. I don't want to overpower the yellow. I just want to add to the yellow. So... covering up some of it. That's okay. There we go. Hope everybody's doing good. Welcome if you're just joining us. If you're on Facebook, maybe scroll up and try to find the YouTube, because I can see the comments over there, but I can't see the comments here, sadly enough. But we are painting a binary sunset. I guess the sun would be a little bit more orange. We're just adding in some layers to this sunset. Then we're gonna add some red. Oh, it's reflecting off the ocean here. Add some more color to this. Oh, man. I wish you guys could hear the song that's in my head right now. It's going, waves keep on washing over me. I got to really figure out how to make sure that audio comes through. Let's get some of this orange in here. Yeah. Again, I don't claim to be a professional artist or anything. I'm just adding in color like a kid. I know some concepts of art, but this whole thing is a little new to me. Painting more, and I'm more of a sketch artist. I don't really show a lot of people my sketch art work though. My girlfriend has some sketch stuff that I've done, but I don't really show a lot of people. But yeah, this is me doing a binary sunset, and we're just having fun with color right now. I feel like I'm doing some more dry brush stuff. I should probably just keep the flips going up this way. Woo! Oh yeah. Still have some little arcs in the paper. I don't know how are we feeling about all this light spill. I mean, technically, if I were to really, like, if I were to do this, like, with crayons or colored pencils, I'd blend it all in, but I'm not the most adept with painting. Painting is just different, but I hope the colors are popping a little bit nice. I hope we like these. I'm gonna add some more browns to this soon. I feel like that's what needs that needs to be in there next, definitely. It could also be the medium that I'm working with too. Like, as far as the type of paint I'm using could only spread in certain ways. That could be it as well. I feel like that's gonna have some. Add some more orange into the water here, just as a reflection, you know. Let's put some orange in the beach. Let's put some orange in the beach. I feel like it needs it. I feel like it needs some more color. There we go. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Trying to see what all of you people have been saying. Cam 2, I know, is having some issues. Thank you, Jeff. It's definitely... It's my phone, and it's Wi-Fi synced right now, so... I don't know how long ago that was that you said it. 17 minutes ago? Sorry, Jeff, if you're still watching. But trying to work out the technical difficulties, because there's more things that we've got planned for Archetype in the future. And for Artsy Fartsy Friday. But we're just adding some color right now to everything that's going on here. Yeah. I think that's enough on the orange. Let's add a little bit of red just to give some more depth, I think. Some more like and then maybe we'll add some more yellows back onto it. But some browns, I feel like, especially in these areas where I've already gotten some of the paint, the orange, I feel like if we added brown, it would add like this level of just like shadow within the sand itself. And if we curved it the right way, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out. Stay tuned. I'm just gonna add a little bit of red over here. Bloop. We're gonna use the same brush. Why not? Why not? I think I might try brush this a little bit too. Very light on as far as like what I'm seeing. I know you guys are probably seeing a little bit less. There we go. I still want the yellow to come out. I'm getting very soft music in my ears. I feel like I should whisper. We should whisper and tell the tales. The tale of Star Wars. There was once a planet with a binary sun. That dried up. I don't know what I'm saying right now. I don't know. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing good? Everybody's doing good out there and happy-go-lucky land. What are we at on my time here right now? Oh, almost been on for an hour. A little bit over an hour. I gotta watch my time because I gotta make sure that camera can still pick me up. But we're getting some red in here now. That's looking nice. I think I added a little too much of a gloop of red, but that's okay. We're gonna just add some more red tones here. Move it into the water. Into the reflection. Some more spritzes. Yep, that's just layering right now. Just putting in a little bit extra just to see what colors we can add into this. Just to accentuate. Ooh. Maybe we'll go back and add some more layer of blue just to cover up some of this spill, like the blood coming off of the blood god of the sun. Just the colors bleeding into the night, I guess. Josh on YouTube said, if I'm coloring in the water, does it mean I'm doing water painting? Oh, Josh, you and your puns. I love them. I love the puns. But that's me. I'm a punny guy. I like puns. Josh and I will go back and forth on the puns. I don't know, Josh. I'm not quite sure what I see there. Yep, that happened. That's another one. I'm not sure if that pun might have just washed over me. Oh, oh! Now that, see, Josh started something. He started the puns. The puns started now. Watch, they're gonna start spilling over. Oh, that was another one. Oh god, this is getting bad. Okay, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that with that right now. We're gonna now. You know what? Let's add some brown. Let's add some brown to this. I want brown in here. I want brown in here. Then I want to touch up on some of this water. And then maybe we'll add a Star Destroyer or something up in here. Little Star Destroyer. Okay. Oh man, the puns are coming on YouTube, people. If you guys are over there. Yeah, I really want to add some brown. I want to add some brown. Man, I wonder if I should do a tree. Should we do a tree? That's a good question. Should I do a palm tree? If I do, it's going to be over here. The palm tree would be over here, and it would flow on top of all of this. That's for sure. It'd be dark, though. It'd be a dark palm tree. Or we could just leave it as it is. Shaking it up. I'm gonna add some brown. Yeah, I guess that's dark enough on the brown. Get some of that brown. We're doing the beach now. We're focusing a little bit more on the beach. I'm gonna add another layer of brown to the beach, and then I feel like I'm gonna add some like shadows of crest of where the beach kind of. I'm just gonna go over it, just because beaches are. Yeah, the beach has like. Usually a beach has more like a whitish kind of sand. Well, it depends on the beach actually. Now that I'm really thinking about it, it depends on the beach. It really does. Some beaches are, some beaches have black sand. Have you guys ever been to a black sand beach? I just want to add some. I want to add some more depth to this beach. A happy little island with a happy little palm tree in the distance. A palm tree in the distance. Another little island. I don't know if I should do. I could do a little outcropping of like land over here, and then put a tiny little tree out there. I could, almost as if it cuts off the. I could do that. I could do it. We'll see if we have time. I'm giving myself till 8:30. That's how fast I'm going, people. If I were to really take my time at this, I would not, I probably wouldn't have so many issues. What blew? Oh, my light turned off. I had a light turn off. That one turned off. But that's okay. That's all right. I think everything still looks good. You know what we'll do? No. We'll just keep it. We'll keep it. I think everything looks okay for right now, but I did have a light go off on me. My other spare light is over there, and so is my remote. Hopefully everything looks good. But my shadows are probably heavier. No, we're fine. Let's just keep going. I'm going to add a little bit more brown. Just a smidge. Smidge more brown. Just want to cover up some of the spots where we got the... La la la. All right. I think this is going well. What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay. All right. Next off, let's add a little black to my brown in my tray. Just to darken it, and then I'm gonna add some little low lights to make it look like there's some curvature in the sand. But I gotta use a more stylized brush for that, definitely. All right, here we go. Let's add a little bit of black in here, just a little bit. See that little bit of black? Just a smidge. And a smaller brush. What's the smallest little brush head I got here? I kind of did attack the planet with the sun. It happens. It happens. Planet gets attacked by a sun. Okay. All right, we're adding the brown and the black together, which is just making a kind of grayish, but that's all right. I just want to give some curve and some to this. Like there's shadow somewhere. Let's see if I can do it. I don't know how that's turning out, but we'll find out. Just to make it, break it up a little bit, huh? What are we thinking? Too much black? Probably. Probably looks a little darker for you as well, Lissa. But that's okay. I'm not a professional artist. It started off nice. I don't know. What was this? I don't know. It's kind of growing on me. It's kind of growing on me. Just a little bit. Let's put a little on the corner here. A little bit on the corner. A little bit on the corner. Something that I could. Just a. That was supposed to be a little bit more finessed, like these were. But I think my brush is fraying on me some more. That's probably why the better brushes are better, isn't it? just because they don't do so much fraying on you, or they stay in the shape that you want them to. That's probably part of it. I bet you it is. I bet you that's what it is. I would bet not money that that's what happens. I want a little flippy flip right there. Oh, I'm getting flips on the brush. It's looking a little bit more stylized now. It could also be how I flick my wrist on those too, because before I wasn't doing it. Like a, and then a there. You know what? We're gonna stick with it. That's fine. That's fine. That's good. That's good. All right, let's add. You know what? We need a Star Destroyer in the distance. I said it was Star Wars. So let's put a Star Destroyer somewhere up here. It would be more grayish. It would be black and gray. Black and white would be my gray. I think so. I think black and white makes gray. You guys could tell me if I'm wrong here, but I feel like that's what it is. We're going to add a little gray and see if I can make a triangle. Well, not a triangle, a triangle-esque looking thing. Oh, somebody's gonna quote Anakin Skywalker on YouTube. Oh man. Oh. Jeez. Sarah comments. I can see comments more a little bit more. So Sarah just said, "Did the sun explode?" Yes, the sun exploded. In maybe I should just put the Death Star in the corner here and just have the green laser go straight. And it's not a sun anymore. It's an explosion. Oh, man. Yes, the sun exploded. Okay. I'm still learning how to do this painting thing. It's just proof to it just proves people you don't need to be a professional to paint and have fun. Just have fun. Just paint. Paint what you know. Paint what you don't know. If it comes out looking like you want, great. If it didn't, oh well. If anything, you learn for the next time. Am I right? You just learn. Josh loves the Death Star idea. You know what? I think we're gonna change it up. We're gonna do a Death Star now. Oh, my son's coming in. Hi, say hi, Anthony.
Hi.
Okay, so we're gonna do a Death Star. We're gonna do a Death Star. I'm gonna put a Death Star right up in here.
And that's what late April will be like.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna do a Death Star. We mix up this white and black. Make our gray. We're gonna do a Death Star, and it's gonna blow. We're gonna do it. We're just gonna do it. It looks like an explosion. We might as well say it's a beach. Was gonna be a sunset, but now it's a Death Star. That's a pretty dark gray. That's okay. And we'll do a green laser beam that comes in and blows up where that's at. Okay, so let's do a Death Star right about... Where should we do it? Where should the Death Star be? I feel like the Death Star should be like right here. I feel like that's where it should be. It should be right here. It's pretty dark. Pretty dark Death Star. It's pretty big. It's supposed to look like a moon. That's no moon. That's a space station. That's our Death Star right there. Boom! Death Star. Okay, and let's add so now I need to add some like green specks. That needs to dry first, that's for sure. Let's add some stars. Let's add some pretty stars just up in here while that's drying, because that needs to dry. I can't add the green specks until that's dry, but let's add some stars. Shall we? Okay. What's going on in the comments over here on Facebook? Let's see here. I saw. Did the sun explode? Yep. And then fair enough. Looks like your moon lasts. It does look like the moon, but it's going to be different. It will be different, I promise. I promise it will be different because we're going to add green specks. But I do want to add some pretty stars up in here. So we're going to grab the white. And I got a lot of that gray. Man, I got a lot of that gray. I shouldn't have made that much gray. But we're going to add some white. This is what happens when I get to hold and paint people. Gabe just makes crazy things. That looks, we're going to use that one. But I just want I want speckles. Let's not make it like it's not supposed to be cohesive because it's stars, right? And then you know what? While I have this white, let's just do this. Let's do... Oh, I don't know if that's dry yet. I really want that to be dry. Oh, I don't have any of that yellow. Ooh. You know what? We'll just keep the white stars. I mean, technically, white light is the embodiment of all of it, right? But I really want this to be. Add some of the trench. Some trench stuff. I don't know how well that's picking up, but I want to add some things that make this look more Death Starry. Picking up a little bit of the gray. That's okay. I know I could do the flicky thingy, but I don't want to do the flicky thingy. Let's make our dish. It's gonna be our dish right there. Scrape up a little bit of that white. I'm really getting a little bit more nitpicky and detailed on that right there, right? But hey, it's okay. We're having fun here, right? And we're gonna do little specks of green into that in a minute. Josh, it might be a little hard for you to see that, but it's looking more Death Starry, huh? I think so. I feel like I get more criticism from Lissa. Oh man, it's great. And Josh rushes to my defense on all my artistic choices, because that's what they are, artistic choices. Hey, listen, what do you think about me doing a Star Trek themed one next week? I would be interested in your comment on that one. All right. Okay, that definitely needs to dry because I want to do my green laser. Okay. All right. Let's take a little bit of my light blue. Let's do a little bit more of the light blue. Let's just add some more light blue back into some of these blank spots real quick. Real quick while I'm waiting for that to dry. A little bit of blue. Do it. Do what? What was I supposed to... Oh, the Star Trek. Yeah, like one of the things I was considering doing was like the Enterprise or something, or a Star Trek themed ship. I could do a Borg cube. How great would that be? Just a big cube versus with green added in. Not green. Yeah, green. Green, gray. Yeah, green. Greens, grays, blacks. Just a cubey, but more so just like a Starfleet type of vessel was what I was thinking. The flick tingy is a very technical term. It is a very technical term, but I don't do the flick tingy. I don't do the flick tingy. I do the dot tingy. That's also a technical term. Don't question me on it. Don't question me. I know everything being an amateur. Okay? That's how this world works nowadays. All right. I do 2% of my research and I know everything. But here we go. All right, there's a little bit lighter on the blue. That's a lighter blue. We're going to use that blue in this other brush, whatever brush this is, just to fill some of this in. I'm going to wipe some of that off there, but cover back up some of this extra stuff. Give it a little bit more depth, I guess. Oh, that's a little bit darker of a blue than we had before, but that's okay. That's okay. Just do a blanket little cover of all this. Who's questioning me? Who's questioning me? Nobody should question me. I am the CEO of Archetype. You don't question me. No, you should question me. All of our leaders should be questioned. I should be questioned quite frequently. And Josh questioned me quite frequently, which is good. That's a good thing. It's a good thing to have questions. Sometimes you don't want to answer questions, but it is a good time. It is a good thing to technically have questions. What time are we at? 8:13. Remember, I want to be done with this at 8:30. That's the goal. 8:30 is when I want to be done. Let's fill in some of this extra blue for this. I should probably put our dark blue back there again. I just want to give some more blue to this. I feel like I'm just trying to patch holes, sort of. That's okay. Again, I'm not a professional. Just having fun. Everybody having fun? I hope you're all having fun out there tonight on Artsy Fartsy Friday. Get ready, because as soon as this is dry, almost, as soon as that's dry, the green laser's coming into play. Josh, you should be happy. You're getting your green laser from your last comment. I listened to your comments there, people. You can't rush art. Yes, you can. You can totally rush art. You can totally rush art, okay? I don't care if that's a quote from a movie. You can rush art. I'm rushing art. I am totally rushing my art. Let's cut that up a little bit. The music in my ear right now is more somber. I know you guys can't hear it. I'm sorry. It's like an acoustic guitar, just shanish. All right. Who said that? Who said that? I can't rush art. You can't rush art. Oh, that was Toy Story. That was Toy Story. That's what that was. Toy Story 2. The old man played chess with himself. That's what it was. All right. All right, here we go. I think this is dry enough for our green laser. Okay. Let's get our green laser in there. Shall we? Shall we have a green laser beam? I don't know if I'll be able to do the multi-pointed beams though, Josh. But we're gonna do green here. This is a nice, good. I don't know if that should be a lighter green. I think I should add just a like more of a limey green. Just a little bit. Just a little bit of white. Bloop. Yeah, just a little white. Okay. Where was that brush I was using that was pretty precise earlier? I think it was this one. I don't know. I wet it. It might not be as precise anymore. I wet that brush. We'll see if I can get it to do what I want. I think that's something I need to learn on is like brushes. How do you get the brush to be what you want? I should probably learn that, shouldn't I? All right, here we go. This is going to be greeny green. Add a little yellow. Add a little yellow to it. A little yellow to the green. That's pretty green. That is pretty green. Remember, this is Death Star green, so you know what? We'll go with Lissa's. We'll add a little bit of yellow, just a hint. Bloop. A bloop of yellow. That's what I'm start calling him. I'm gonna start calling him bloops. Yeah, actually, you know what? No, I like that. I'm gonna add a little more. I'm gonna add one more bloop. One more bloop of yellow. Bloop. One more bloop of yellow. One more bloop of yellow. Sarah, you're not allowed to say pew pew. You're just not. Okay? This is not a pew pew thing, alright? This is more like a... Alright, here we go. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this. This is going to be interesting. I want a little... I want like... Ooh, those are tiny little green dots. I don't know if you guys can see those tiny little green dots, but they are tiny little green dots. And it is about... I don't think I can do all the little green dots that it's supposed to have. And I know this camera is stuttering on me. But when the final picture comes in, I'll show you. You know what? It's really stuttering, isn't it? There we go. Okay. All right. Now here's where this thing needs to just come together. Come together right now to destroy the planet. I feel like I'm going to need to add a layer of white. Just to make it pop. Yeah, I'm going to need to add a layer of white. I did it. I did the pew. I did the pew. That's not that good. This is what happens. Yeah, let's add a little bit of white. Not a lighter green, but like a white on the outside. Just like, yeah, you know, that's a good point, Josh. I will do that, but I want to add a little bit of white onto the edge because it is coming at the planet. That's a very good point. A little whitish green. Just on the outside. Like I added a little, like I'm just taking my green brush and I'm taking the white and I'm just mixing it. That's what I'm doing. So it's got this little greenish hue. So I need something for it to pop with. And then we'll add the green back on top of that. I think I'm getting the idea of how to manipulate this brush. All right, now let me add the green on top of that, like darker green, as like a center. I like the comments you guys are giving me. This is good. It's just gonna make things better. I feel like I'm sketching now. I'm trying to be really precise on this. There's the core. The core of the beam. The beam of death. There we go. Yeah, that's popping out a little bit better. That's a little bit better. think? Sorta. Well, you guys can't see it as much as I can, but I think it's definitely popped a lot more, and we definitely made the beam a little bit bigger towards the end there. And you know what we'll do? We'll get a little bit of. I still have some red and yellow, so we'll add a little bit of orange, just to show where the explosion's really popping off of. The colors are mixing. This became like a whole like death thing. Like, what is this ball now? It's not a binary thing, so what is it? What could it be? What could it be? Anyways, you know what? I think we can stop there. We're at 8:24. I don't know if there's any much more that I really want to add to it. I like this picture. I like this one. This one looks nice. This one is definitely very nerdy. It's so nerdy. I love the nerdiness. What do we think, people? Let me see if I can take this camera. Let's can we get back into it? There. Oh. There we go. Let me focus it if I can. No, we'll go to I do have another thing here. We got another transition. I know it's stuttering on me. But look at that, huh? Look at that. A little Death Star with the laser beam going in and exploding on us on a beach. Huh? Yeah? I think so. I like it. I like it. I like it. It looks nice. We'll figure out a better way to make the secondary camera pop a little bit better. But I think that's it for tonight, other than my squeaky chair. I'll take a picture of this one. And, yeah. I don't know. I like the Death Star Beach that originally started as a binary sunset and then turned into a thing of death. But what is a sun if not the symbol of death? Huh? Huh? Let me grab the thingies, the little screwy thingies here. I'm gonna lower this so I can say a proper goodbye to everybody. Do I have paint on me? I do have paint on me. Oh my goodness. Anyways, everybody, thank you very much. I really enjoyed doing this new painting for you guys. I hope you guys had a lot of fun. I had fun. You can watch back through the whole video. I would probably say skip like the first maybe 15 minutes or so. It's me just trying to get everything set up and looking good. And making sure that everything's at least coming through all right, and then the audio is coming in all right, and there's still some more things to improve upon, and to definitely get things to come across a little bit better. Don't forget to go ahead and get your own paints and try your own Death Star binary sunset beach of death, and have a very lovely and happy Friday. Keep painting, keep doing all those other things, and let's build a new standard of entertainment, because that's Archetype's catchphrase. Anyways, I hope you guys are all doing great. I don't know what else to say right now. People, comment, share, subscribe, like, all that jazz. Thank you guys very much. And I will see you guys next Friday for more art.